with Hy-Vee and Jerry Kluver. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, Amanda, and good morning, everyone out there. Wow, a little brisk out there, but you know what? The days are getting longer, and spring's coming now. You watch.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to start with Carla and Clive, and she's got a good question for you, Jerry. I didn't get my tulip and giant allium bulbs.
Yep.
Yeah, allium, did I say that right?
Very
All right,
good.
planted this fall. Woohoo! What should I do with them? Can I trick them and set them out in early spring?
Carla, what you're going to do, what I'd recommend you do is find a pot with good drainage, fill it up with soil, put those tulips in that soil, leave the points out, and then we're going to stick them in a refrigerator for 12 to 16 weeks. And then once you see little yellow shoots, you're going to bring them out into room temperature, and you're going to continue to water them. In about 3-4 weeks, she's going to have something just like we got here on the table.
That's beautiful.
And then save the bulbs. And, of course, the bulb specialists say keep them till September in a bag, plant them in September outside, and they'll come back in 212.
Very good.
Yep.
All right, Kelly from Leon. We have a row of emerald
Very good. Arborvitae. That's all right. That's an evergreen.
Thank you, Jerry. You're helping me out a lot this morning. And a few of them have sections that are turning brown. What do we need to do?
Hopefully they weren't planted in a lot of clay or sitting in a lot of moisture. Obviously, we see a lot of browning on evergreens right after a winter like this. But in the spring, late April, we're going to recommend that she get some fertilizer implants for evergreens and insert those and do that a couple times during the year. Let's hope for the best. But if you got a little browning in them, don't get real concerned about it.
Okay, good. All right, Carter from Montezuma. Last fall, my lawn had a severe case of red rust, and then it turned prematurely brown. Is it going to recover this spring? What caused the rust, and is there a solution to stop it from happening again?
Well, yes. We was troubled with this we're troubled with this every year about June, and it's called. It's just a rust that comes out on your tennis shoes, and it's very noticeable. But use a product called Infuse. It comes in liquid, and of course a granule. You can put on with the spreader or a hose-in sprayer, which you'll see me using a dial sprayer a lot on segments. But go out there and treat that according to directions, and that rust will go away. But yes, it will hold the bluegrass from growing coming into fall, and so it needs to be treated. But it's due to all the moisture.
All right. Well, Jerry, one last question for you. Sally from Marshalltown. We have an extremely wet area at the farthest end of our lot, which is not close to the house. Are there trees we could plant that will require a lot of water to help dry the area out?
The first thing that comes to mind for her is I'd go and shop for some Wisconsin weeping willow if they're away from the house. They'll grow fast. Or consider buying some Aus trees. That's AUS. They grow fast, they accept water, and they'll do fine.
Terrific. Thanks a lot, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Hey, if you have a gardening or growing question, drop Jerry an email anytime. You go to Hy-Vee.com, click on the Get Growing logo, and then he'll be back next week to answer more of your questions.